Bobby Shmurda just hit a new low. This is bad and really sad. This Bobby Shmurda situation really highlights how fake internet culture is. Can y'all remember the time when Bobby Shmurda was locked up and everyone was talking about how when Bobby get out, it's over with, the summer lit, Bobby about to take over, they can't wait for Bobby to come home, Bobby the realest one ever. This is a culture of rats. Bring Bobby home, let Bobby restore the culture. Y'all remember that era? His first day home, he literally hopped on a private jet. Almost every rapper in the industry pulled up on him, gave him like a couple hundred. That's Quavo right there. Gave him like 100,000 in cash. Some people gave him like a $50,000 jewelry on. So the culture was behind him. People were stamping him. People were excited. Now, it's been about 4 years since Bobby Shmurda has been home, and all that love he got initially is all gone. Bobby Shmurda has fallen off to a level I don't think anyone ever predicted. This is levels I've never seen from any major artist. Like, a major artist can probably fall off from doing, I don't know, 100,000 copies first week to about 5,000 copies first week, but they at least have a core fan base who really want to hear from them. Like, for example, Wale, he's fallen off, but Wale can still go out and do a tour. Wale can still go out and make some money because Wale has a core fan base who want to hear from him. Bobby Shmurda, on the other hand, not only are the numbers not there no more, the fan attention is completely not there no more. We found this out when Bobby Shmurda took to Instagram to announce that his tour was canceled, and he chastised a couple of people who's responsible for the tour being canceled. He says, "Hey, to all my fans, I apologize for the tour being canceled. I take full responsibility. I have to go through lawsuits with these guys. Philip Stangel works at Halo Touring. I get Guap is, I think, Bobby's manager that I knew better to do business with. Let this be a life lesson to all business owners and affiliate. Don't leave nothing in no one's hands. Don't matter how much you got to work. Nobody's going to treat your work like it's you, except if you got a top pause done except if you got a top pause. Oh, okay. Done expert. Okay. Bro, this man like can't speak. But that happens once in a blue moon because you have money does not make you a boss anyways. I apologize again to all my fans. I might have to go through some lawsuits and lawyer fees money, aka the industry most wanted ain't nothing new. I've been fighting. He would release messages between him and the Philip dude where it looks like there's a dispute over ads and running the Instagram ads for the tour or the Facebook ads. Now, the Philip guy will say, "Hey, B, let me know if you need a book mailing address to sue me. And anytime we can run the FFA." Oh, this is a white boy who is about it. Ain't no big hair. You ain't got to talk to me like you have been. It looks like Bobby been calling them white folks, talking to them crazy because the tour ain't selling. Right now, Bobby manager will say, temper flared and things were said from both sides. Let's call it even as men and move on and continue this business. They got together and decided to let bygones be bygones after the huge argument, but this was like literally a week ago. This was on the 28th. So whatever took place within that week span, they're now beefing and Bobby is blasting them on social media. He's going off on these dudes who Philip is the booking agent. So he's going off on these dudes for the tour not selling, for the people not having no interest in coming to the tour, because that's why most tours are canceled, right? If a tour is canceled, it's because them tickets ain't selling. Well, Bobby Shmurda ain't really got it hot no more. So Bobby Shmurda's thinking it's everybody else's fault but his. And Bobby Shmurda has exhibited signs of psychosis in the past before when like he was online talking about how his numbers has fallen off and he's not really doing no engagement no more. He would take to social media to address his fans and claim that it's the music labels that are blackballing him and they're the ones that's keeping his numbers down and he's not getting the engagement, the likes, the views no more because the record labels are all colluding with social media companies to make sure that he's fallen off. When in fact, if he, has, some type of logic to him or some type of, I don't know, sense to him, he'll realize, bruh, the engagement is down because the fan interest in you is waning, not because of the music labels. Like, cut it out. The Philip guy that Bobby Shmurda put on blast, he took to social media to defend himself. And what he said or revealed is astounding. Like, it's really bad. Philip would take to social media to announce that Bobby Shmurda tour got canceled because they sold absolutely no tickets whatsoever. Bobby Shmurda got about 5 million followers on Instagram. He's somebody who's like a multi-platinum artist, but apparently he couldn't sell more than 10 tickets per city. Philip Stanja will say, let's be clear, the tour was canceled because average ticket sales across markets were 10 per city. That's not viable under any circumstances, no matter the artist or budget. Bobby Shmurda chose to publicly vent rather than acknowledge performance metrics. His frustrations is understood, but the numbers don't lie. The problem wasn't promotion, it was demand. The industry isn't about emotion, it's about execution. If 10 people are buying tickets, there's no show. Period. This post was a distraction. The facts are the facts. Philip is right. Bobby Shmurda is the last one to realize he's fallen off. He's the last one to realize there's no demand for your music. People really don't want to listen or hear your music anymore, bruh. And if we really think about it, bruh, Bobby Shmurda got about what, like 2 or 3 good songs? What type of tour is Bobby Shmurda doing with 2 or 3 good songs, bro? Like, cut it out, man, right? But Bobby Shmurda is the last one to realize he's fallen off. He's the last one. And because he's the last one to realize he's fallen off, he still think he is this multi-platinum artist. He still think he's on the level of his contemporaries and his peers. So now he's on social media blasting probably the only touring company who was willing to really give him a chance. Because Bobby Shmurda right now is an independent artist. Right, he signed paperwork to get off his label. Now, you know it's bad when the label just lets you walk away, right? When the label lets you out your contract, when you're like 2 years removed from jail, when you're supposed to be the hottest you've ever been, and they let you just walk away from your contract, that's how you know it's bad, and that's how you know it's terrible. That's how you know you have absolutely no value left. The labels ain't letting you walk if they can make money off you. You're becoming more of a headache than you're worth. They say, bye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye. So Bobby's selling the average of 10 tickets per city with 5 million followers don't make sense, bro. Yo, if Bobby Shmurda had 5 million active followers, yo, he could post to his Instagram, hey, bro, I'm going on tour. And just based off the post on Instagram, you're supposed to get at least 100 tickets. Yo, Soldier Boy do about 1,000. Now, the thing is, too, what was even like more surprising to me when I found out was the venues that Bobby Shmurda was doing the tour in were 500 capacity. It was 500 to 1,000 capacity. So Bobby Shmurda wasn't even doing, I don't know, bro, like 5,000, right? 500 capacity, that was the tour. Bro, that's like, bro, 500 is like going to like your local, I don't know, bro, like Chipotle, bro, and standing outside and performing. 500 people gonna hear you.
To answer everybody. Pay attention, chat. Wichita, 12 tickets. Fort Wayne, 0. Madison, 5. That jumped to 17. Grand Rapids, 15. Louisville, 0. Greensboro, North Carolina, 2. Hampton, Virginia, 18. Washington, D.C., 4. Uh, Charleston, 23. Boston, 25. Buffalo, 15. No, yeah, Buffalo, 15. Columbus, 9. Memphis, 0. Dallas, 0.
Damn.
Houston, 2. Oklahoma City, 0. Springfield, Missouri, 250 printed out with openers and 0 sold online.
Yeah.
Denver, 0. Salt Lake, 3. Phoenix, 8. Santa Cruz, 93. Chicago, 0. Appleton, 3. Fostoria, 0. Reading, 6.
Damn. Damn. I mean, I think honestly, best course of action, like, use this publicity to get some traction,
Yeah.
right?
You have somebody disrespecting you, and you're just like, I'm being disrespected. I'm not going to put up with it. The tour was going to gross over $200,000, but it didn't because it didn't happen. For a tour to gross the money that a tour is expected to gross, it has to happen. Promoters after COVID got smart. Here's some free game for promoters. Most promoters will put in their offer sheet they won't pay a deposit until 10 days out or 30 days out. They won't sign a contract till 10 days out or 30 days out. That's the reality what most promoters at bigger venues, 500 cap rooms, do, or 1,000 cap rooms. And what happens is when the show ain't selling, they just go, we're canceling it. That's what happens. That's how the business works. When you get to the independent guys that don't know what they're doing, they do a show here or there, then they'll pay the deposit with the signing of the contract and all that because they don't do that many shows. You got to think some of these guys do 360, 500 shows a year. Do you know how much money would be tied up in that if they did it that way? Come on now. Most independent artists, since everybody in here is asking, so artist wise, would be better off going to indieonthemove.com. Real shit. Uh, poet 500 cap to 1,600 cap. Most independent artists would be better to go to Indie on the Move. Go to these independent dive bars, these 100 cap, 50 cap rooms you can get for free. Get locals on there, and when you get the locals on there, push the show, and then you sell it, and you get like 50 people there, 100 people there, or 30 people, and you got to build your shit up.
Bobby couldn't even sell out 500 capacity. This is rock bottom. Now, I don't think it's over for Bobby. I feel like Bobby is still charismatic. He can still do something. If the music ain't going, he can get into other avenues. But it don't really look like he's taking his career too seriously right now. And he's not doing, to me, the necessary steps that's needed for him to really, bro, get back, bro. Yo, bro, he could do a podcast. He could do a live, bro, can you imagine, bro, Bobby Shmurda live streaming in Brooklyn? Like, bro, he could do different things. I feel like, yo, if the industry has rejected you, yo, get back high. Yo, DDG. When the industry rejected him, he got back into live streaming, rebuilt his core fan base, and got back to it. Bobby can do that. But right now, man, it feels like Bobby has no interest in really taking control of his own career, man. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Do you guys feel like it's on Bobby, it's on the booking agent or the touring company? Let me know. Who fault is it that Bobby Shmurda is only selling on average of 10 tickets per city? Let me know. And if you're still watching, man, click on this video right here on my screen to find out why does No Jumper Stalker pull up to No Jumper to fight this host for saying this. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. Out of here, folks. Peace.